Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to be reviewing this Recoil Modular Inline ANL Mini-ANL Fuse holder. So, many of y'all know that I already have a system in my truck already. 1/0 gauge wiring going back to the sub amp. And you've seen that I just made a video on a 4-channel amp I'm going to be installing. For the 4-channel amp I'm only using 4-gauge wire in it. I know they make many distribution blocks, many different ones, so on and so forth, but I'm going to show you what my ideas is for this and kind of review it. I love Recoil's wiring. They got a lot of products. It's really budget friendly, and this is what I'm going to be going with, and give y'all my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Do y'all run Recoil stuff or what? But I've always had good luck with it. So with that being said, let's get into it. You gotta bear with me. It's my first time doing a video like this. I ain't quite got my setup yet, but it's all that's in the bag. Put that over there. Basically what this is like 2 fuse holders, but what makes it different is that they're modular. You can actually connect them. Take it like this, and they can connect up and make one. You can do a lot of different things in this, or with these you can make obviously fuse holders. You can do 2 in, 1 out, or 1 in, 2 out, so you can do like 1 gauge in, 2 4-gauge out, or you can do both power in, and it comes with these you can put in the middle and create, one be power and then one can just be ground, so I make it just like a grounding block. But take this back apart and show you a couple different figure 8 configurations and probably what I'm gonna go with. Maybe. So I can do this.
An eternity later.
Alright, y'all. Sorry about that cutaway, but one thing to note, I feel like would be difficult, is these coming off. It has these little lips. When I was pulling it in there, it's hard to pop off, so I feel like that could be a problem whenever, if you've already got it mounted under the hood and stuff, trying to change the fuses. So I don't know if I'll trim these down. I think it's just because we're so new and it hasn't ever been taken apart, but just something to note. But I'm going to show you a couple different configurations you can do with this. It comes with everything that you see here. Comes with these little Mini-ANL fuses, a bunch of them, and it comes with like these distribution bars, or whatever you want to call them, but it don't come with a big ANL fuse, but it's capable of using one. I just took this from my other amp kit, just a little 80 amp, but I'm just going to show you like different configurations of it. Alright, you stick it in there and have something like that. What you can do is you can have like 1/0 coming in here, and then you can also fuse it. So you have something like that. And what you can do is you can have like a 1/0 coming in here, and then 2 single 4 out, but it does accept 1 or 4 gauge, 1/0 or 4 gauge. Or you could even do something like this. Something like that. This you can run two: ground in, ground out, positive in, fuse it with a Mini-ANL fuse, and then power out. Or you can, use a bigger ANL fuse, power in, power out, ground in, ground out. And then of course you can still put the caps over it. But in my case, what I'll probably do is I'll put, there's a bunch of different configurations. Like, you don't even have to have these together if you don't want it. And then you can just do, one for ground, one for power. But, again, you can make it just a power ground distribution block where you can just have, or it could actually, if you want, just be all ground. Just be a ground distribution block. Whatever, there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. But even if you have this, you can still, let's say for instance, have this run here. This is going in here. You can still fuse it either way, any way you like. So, or you can just have power coming in, fused. So 1 aught coming in this side, fused to 4 gauge coming out. But like I said, what I'm probably going to be doing on mine is run the fuse I got in there now. Take this out, run 1 aught to 1 aught. Fuse it with a big ANL fuse. The fuse I got in there now. Then connect it, because I'm going to be running both wires together. They're going to the firewall near the same area. But one's a 1 aught, one's a 4 gauge. So the 1 aught be coming in here, fused, coming out. Then what I'm going to do here is 4 gauge coming in, fused, Mini-ANL fuse, 4 gauge coming out. And then I'm going to put the covers over it, and that's that. But that's probably what the setup I'm going to be going with. But I'm not quite sure yet. But obviously my amp kits come with fuse holder and stuff. I just like this idea and how it looks, and kind of the idea behind it and how modular it is. Which it wasn't absolutely necessary, but it was just something I wanted to do. It never stops. So let me know what y'all think, what y'all could use this for, and any comments on how you think maybe I could use it better or anything like that. But then you can also, run your fuse along there, just with the Mini-ANL fuse. Also run it like that. And you can also run another one over there if you'd like. Or you can even run a big one with a little one. Something like that. Which, this wouldn't be necessary at that point, but it is what it is. But another thing I'll show you can do, more or less, it's going to look something similar to this. The block over this way, keep power, I can fuse it here. This is for the 1 aught. Obviously it'll be a different size fuse. Like that. And I'll take this smaller fuse over here. Put it in there. Sort of looks something similar to this. I'm not gonna tighten these all the way down, but something similar. So these are basically both positive with this block. But I was curious, these being flat, how could you put that in there? Obviously they're modular, they come apart. That would make sense, but wouldn't you need one big cover for this? Which Recoil makes another one I'll put up on the screen, but it wouldn't work for my wiring that I was going with, because I needed a positive or 1/0 in and at least 1/0 out. And usually if it's 1/0 in, then it's only 4 or 8 out. Go 4 or 8 out. So that's why I was going with this one, because I'm actually going to have 1/0 coming in on this side, 4 gauge coming in on this side, 1/0 coming out on this side, 4 gauge coming out on this side. This is running to my sub amp. This is going to run to my 4 channel. Alright y'all, I just wanted to stop the video and jump in here real quick. I had found this other Recoil product that they had made that I had seen previously too. I just wasn't thinking of to talk about in the video. I didn't remember. But they do make this one that takes 2 1/0 or 4 gauge in and 2 1/0 and 4 gauge out. The thing was, it wasn't as modular as the one that I'm talking about in this video. It only accepted big ANL, and the previous one only accepted mini ANL. This one accepts both. It can be taken apart, used separately as either 2 fuse holders, you know, a bunch of different things you see that you could have done with it. But I just wanted to show y'all they also make this product too if you think this is something that would better fit your needs and or your install. I just wanted something that I could use for multiple applications if I was to do something different in the future. But I'm curious, I was like, how are these going to go on there? Let me see if it'll focus with that bar on it. So, you take it like this. Put that side on. Put that side on. So, as you see, it goes on there and still has it there. These are like the hose. Let me see if it'll focus. There you go. So you can see it's covered here. There's a hole here, covered, and then another hole. And then that's what that actual bar is going through on that side. So let me see if I can take this back apart and then show you. I can show you actually where that bar is actually coming out at right here. Let's see if it might just show you like this. You can see over here where there's a little gap between there and a little gap there. That's what it's doing. But I'll take this apart and see if I can't show you. Let's put that out there. Let's see. Here we go. Alright. So I'm going to show you. This bar, you can see now, might be a little bit better. So you can see like the little gap it has here, but these just fit right into, so something like this. You see this one takes up the gap, and this one, gap's still there. Then what you do, take your cover, put it on. Oh, another thing to note, you can see that these hex screws go in from an angle, so no matter if you have it modulated or what, you can always get to them either way, no matter how you have it. That way it still allows it to run mini and regular ANL fuses. So let me tighten this, snug this up a little bit and show you. I was like, well, I'll just buy it and then I'll test it from there and see how it goes. It has to be a way, but it didn't tell or show in the pictures. There we go. So them are a little difficult sometimes to come on and off, but here we go. There's a better view of it. So that way they can still be covered and it will still connect. Right there you can see the little gap in it. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and y'all think it's a cool idea. If you like it, you don't like it, like, share, subscribe. I've got a lot of things coming up. I've got a lot of equipment I've done bought, and parts, and tools, and everything for this other series coming up. Or, you know, it really helps when y'all like it. Comment, especially subscribe. I'm still doing the giveaway. You look on my page, you can find out some information about it. If you got like, share, subscribe, tell me why you want it, comment on the videos, different stuff like that. But that being said, this is a Recoil. Here's the product, or the part number. If you are interested in it, I'll actually leave a link in my comment or in the description for y'all to this. They make another one that's already together. It's 2 in, 2 out, but like I said earlier, it's only like, I think it's, or it might actually be only 1 in and then 2 out, but I don't think it's actually 1 in and 1, like 1/0 gauge to 1/0 gauge out. It's just like 1/0 to 4, something like that. But another one I was looking into, and what it is it has it, and these both are connected, so it don't actually take mini-ANL fuses. This is the only one that they have at Recoil has out that takes the mini and the regular ANL fuses together, opposed to just mini or opposed to just ANL. So, you know, it's your opinion, it's whatever. This is why I like the look of it. That's what I'm gonna go with. Y'all see it in the videos coming up soon. And let me know if y'all like this kind of content, kind of like small product reviews. Obviously, I'm not a big channel. I don't have all these big subs to review and stuff like that. But, you know, hopefully with y'all's help in the future, I will. I just like more or less making these videos to help people out that might have like the same vehicle, like Nissan Armada, or, you know, want to do the same thing, or the best budget option, different things like that. It's more or less to help the other person out, because, you know, obviously through videos, other people and stuff, you know, to help me out. So hopefully with the knowledge I have and some things that some other people may not have, or hasn't at least made a video on, you know, I can give that to y'all and share that with y'all. So that being said, let me know what y'all like to see in the future, and, you know, go ahead and subscribe and turn notifications on. That way you'll be notified when I have this new build series coming up. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you on the next video.